To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to Hey! How you doing? Keith here from mindofmodernman.com. How are you? We've had some real fun with the last couple of videos, and so here I am back in the truck doing another one. Today we're going to talk about springtime. As you can see from out the back window here, it is springtime busting all over in southern New England, and I love it as much as I hate it. It's very much a love-hate relationship with spring. And so I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about my top 5 things I hate and the top 5 things I love about spring. Now, I'm going to start with the stuff we hate because let's get that out of the way. It's easiest to get off the chest, and then we end on a nice note with the things that I love. So let's talk about hate. Number 5, yard work. Spring is back. Everything is green, everything is growing with reckless abandon, especially with these rainstorms that we have all the time. I have to string mow, I have to do a lot of things. Now, my wife does a ton of the yard work, but on the weekends, I get to do my share. And spring brings it back hardcore. This past 2 weekends ago, I was doing weed whacking or string mowing, whatever you call it, and I have a slight tear in my shoulder. And boy, oh boy, does that hurt. And so it is not one of my most favorite things to do. Number 4, tourists. I live in a touristy area in Connecticut. We're surrounded by casinos and some really great beach towns and shopping and restaurants. And when the weather gets nice, everyone starts coming back out of the woodworks. So the locals, we try to get into our favorite restaurants, or we try to get into our favorite spots, or find a spot on the beach, and we can't because of all the tourists that are coming around. Hate that. Number 3, the temperature fluctuations. Mother Nature is drunk during spring. We have 35 degrees on Monday, 65 degrees on Tuesday, 95 degrees on Wednesday, and then it's 40 degrees again on Thursday. Everybody's getting sick. Nobody knows what to do. For me, it gives me this awful headache, especially at work, when you're in the building and your body's not acclimated to it being 85 degrees yet. So I wish spring could just like pick a temperature and go. It seems like spring has never really hit. Like we had winter and we went right into summer and we missed spring in the middle somewhere. I hate it when that happens with the temperatures. Poison ivy. Ugh, poison ivy. I just look at poison ivy and I get it. I'm not even going to look out the window right now because there's poison ivy everywhere out here. But poison ivy, I get it awful. When I was in middle school, the athletic fields that were at our school were right next door to a farm. And the farm must have been burning brush that was filled with poison ivy because I inhaled the smoke when I was at recess or gym class or something. And I got internal poison ivy for that year in middle school. I absolutely felt horrible. I couldn't walk above a small, slow pace because if I sweated or I got heavy breathing, the poison ivy would start to itch on the inside. It was horrific. I get it all the time, and I hate that spring brings me the poison ivy. The number one thing I hate most about spring, allergies. I hate allergies. One of my favorite games to play with my theater friends is we watch a show, we watch a movie, we watch a play, and we cast our friends in it. This time of year, all I can do is cast myself in those allergy commercials. Those things, allergies, they hit me in the nose, they hit me in the eyes, they hit me in the head, they hit me in the throat. I hate everything about allergies. Claritin seems to work a little bit. Flonase will work for a little bit. I've tried doctor prescriptions, and it comes at you all of a sudden. All those leaves pop, and the allergies hit. Those are the top 5 things I hate about spring. So what about love? Let's talk about love, shall we? The 5 things that I love about spring. Number 5, yard work. Yeah, it was number 5 what I hated. It's also number 5 what I love. I actually love being able to go back outside. I love the physical labor. I love the exercise of it, the energy, and I like the feeling at the end of a hard day's work where you just collapse on the couch and feel really good about it. I love that feeling. So I do like the return for yard work. Number 4 is the ability to not have to wrap up your kids. So on these days that it is 70, 80, 90 degrees out, they can go outside with the clothes they have on. You just put on a hat. You don't have to put on boots and a jacket and a scarf and mittens, which, by the way, are the hardest things to put on a toddler, or hats, winter hats and mucklucks and everything else that goes with it. We can just, hey, let's go outside and play. Put on a hat and go outside and play. I love it. Number 3, baseball's back. I am a huge Yankee fan. I have been since the 80s when they were horrible. Don Mattingly, best player in my memory. I loved watching Don Mattingly play. I still read books about him and watch old videos of him. It's great. And the Yankees this year are so much fun to watch. They cannot lose. They have won, I think, 15 of the last 16 as of recording this. They're on a huge roll, and the kids are so fun to watch. There's just an energy that hasn't been there when they've had these paid assassins. But I love everything about baseball. I'm in a highly competitive fantasy baseball league that's been going on since 2000, I think, 2001 maybe. And it's been really exciting when baseball's back because it gives you something fun to watch and something to talk about with your friends, and we talk about it a lot. Number 2 thing that I love about spring is the greenery. The greenery, I love it when the world starts to turn green again. Yeah, it hurts me with the allergies. Yeah, I have to go mow it. But I absolutely love the way it looks. You know, in December when everything starts to, all the leaves are bare and everything is decorated and it looks beautiful, I love that part of winter. But January, February, March, it's just cold and it's wet and it's muddy and it's gray. But now spring hits and we have this beautiful greenness about us. I absolutely love it. And the number one thing I love about spring is just getting outside. Being able to go to the beach, being able to go for hikes, being able to walk through the woods, playing outside at night after you go home from work and after you eat dinner, going for a long walk. We get so stuck in the house, and there's nothing good about being stuck in the house. Once or twice a week is fine, and it's fun to have a movie night if it's raining or something like that. But when you can't go out, when going outside means you're going through the strenuous shoveling to be able to get from point A to point B, to be able to do it in the springtime and just go outside and enjoy, have dinner outside on the deck, have a picnic for lunch on the weekend. I absolutely love it. I love everything about being outside during spring except the allergies. But that's it. My top 5 things I hate, the top 5 things I love about spring. So how about you guys? Head to the comments over on mindofmodernman.com. That's where we're going to have this story posted too. You can put your comments there. I'd love to hear what you guys love and hate about spring. Mind of Modern Man is supposed to be a community, and I'd love for that community to continue to grow with you. A couple different things that you can do with us. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest we're on. Can you believe it? Yeah, we're on Pinterest. We don't update it as much, but we're there. We're on Tumblr, and we're on Twitter, all at Mind of Modern Man. You can go to mindofmodernman.com and comment in all the comment sections, or you can follow me on Twitter at ModernKeith. And the best thing to do for these videos is to subscribe. Boom! If you subscribe by hitting that button up there, you can be part of our community. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers in order to put fun links, and we're at 5. So I look to you, please subscribe. You also can watch our other videos, and that will be down in this area down here. I hope that you enjoy. Thank you to our patrons. I should always say thank you to them. Sandy, Susan, Manny, Mike, and Jeff. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. And if you'd like to join them, you can find that information, how to support us, on our website. And thank you to you guys for listening, watching, and reading, and I hope you keep doing that. All right, so long.